to honor the New Year. So the osechi kind of food is very unique in the sense that it's a very old traditional kind of food, and there's lots of different parts to it. I have a catalog here to kind of show you guys what some of the options are. There's some standards that you find in everything, but the most traditional kind of idea of it is that it is kind of usually put into these square sort of bento box kind of style boxes, and usually there's tiers to it. So the standard is that there's 3 tiers and each layer contains different foods in it. And you'll often see shrimps, some different vegetables. Common things are also egg roll like this here, and you see some fish eggs. Kamaboko, excuse me, is a common thing too as well. So all of these things actually have a meaning, and sadly so many people don't know what they are. I don't really either. The one I do know for sure, these little tiny black beans here are supposed to be for good health, and especially if you're a woman and you want to have kids, if you eat a lot, you're guaranteed to maybe have good luck the next year to have a baby. So there's a lot of different things that are included in this set. This is a really standard one, and this is one you buy, but a lot of people, you know, if you have a good grandma in your family, then she'll make it from scratch. Sadly, most younger people and even 50s and 60s people don't even know how to make this anymore. The tradition's dying out with the older generation. A lot of people have given up even trying to learn how to make it, and instead they just buy it at the store. You can buy this, again, anywhere. You can order it at 7-Eleven, you can get it at your grocery store. Then you can also order it from these kinds of catalogs or department stores, depending on the kind of quality of kind of food you want. Now, like the thing I was just showing you guys here, this 3-tiered food, this, you know, ideally is for 2 to 3 people, but it's over $100. Well, I guess with the exchange rates it'd be a little less than that, but it's 1,000,000 yen or 10,000 yen, so that's pretty pricey for just kind of basically what's finger food to celebrate the New Year's. But these kinds of things can get to be pretty pricey depending on where you order them from. Sometimes there's little tiny miniature versions you can get at your grocery store if you're all alone on New Year's but you still want to eat some osechi, then you can buy those. But it's kind of a tradition that a lot of people really want to hold on to but don't know how, because they don't know how to make things. And to be quite honest, most of the food in it does not taste that good. A lot of people say the reason for this is that because this food is so old in terms of the recipe, this is from a time when the spices and seasonings that were available were very scarce, and that generally things are done with as little as possible, but they try to make it look really pretty. So it's all about presentation. The flavoring, if you are familiar with Japanese food in general, flavoring for Japanese food is very, very, very faint and delicate, and if people don't know how to cook it well, it comes off as being bland. So to an American tongue, for example, I think sometimes Japanese food's not that exciting because the food doesn't have a lot of zing. And this food in particular is not that tasty, really. There's not many parts to it that I like that much. But the whole atmosphere and the coolness of the whole thing is kind of fun to get a chance to eat. So, and the cool thing is they have lots of different versions of it. If you don't want to get these big osechi towers, then you can also order things that are kind of more like party plates. You can get like fried chicken plates and more Western kind of themed things, like, here they go. This one's like more Western, or actually more Chinese, lots of different things all mixed together here. Chinese food kind of options are really popular. There's lots of different things you can pick from. So this is just kind of like a, you know, more American style with meats and wiener, you know, hot dog on a stick and stuff like that. Those are kind of popular too. There's also some osechi in here that's cute because they have Mickey Mouse. Super cute. Isn't that adorable? And then Hello Kitty. Yay! So you get the cute little box when you're done to keep. So you can see how it's kind of adjusted to be kind of simple and cute. It comes with even these cute little Hello Kitty chopsticks. Now the chopsticks you use to eat osechi and to eat all food for New Year's are very special. You want to always start with new chopsticks for New Year's food. It's a way of kind of honoring the new year. So you don't use your old tried and true ones that you use every day. You're supposed to use special ones to eat. And there's even, it's kind of hard to see because you won't even know what's really going on here, but there's even a little one for your dog. So they try to consider everybody when they make these things, but it is a big part of New Year's in Japan. It's traditionally eaten on the 1st and only on that day. So, but it is a kind of a fun part, and if you get a chance to be in Japan during New Year's, you get a chance to kind of experience some of this food from a more kind of long time ago sort of feel to it all. So, but that's kind of an introduction to osechi, or New Year's food. So.